up, everybody? Extreme Gaming here, playing some NHL 17, some hot, and before I get into the game, I just want to show you guys my team. I made a lot of changes to it, so I just wanted to run through them for you guys to see. So on my first line, I still have Tavares and Sagan, and I added Zetterberg on right wing with them. And Tavares and Sagan, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, these two just run right through teams. Tavares really isn't the fastest guy, but he's got a great shot, and Sagan is just one of the best players on my team by far. He just absolutely destroys people. And Zetterberg is playing really well on the line. He's always picking up the loose change, and every once in a while gets a pretty nice goal, actually. And then on my second line, I ended up getting Steven Stamkos. I spent a lot of money to get him, and he's playing really well. Definitely an excellent 90 overall, really quick, excellent shot. His defense really isn't that great, and he's not a really great center because his faceoffs aren't good, but as a winger, he's really good. And Richards, I mean, everybody's got him. The guy's the best player in the game, unless you have like Movember Crosby, which, most people don't have, but Richards, again, really good. And I ended up going out and buying the 90 Pacioretty. I had the 88, and I've said that I really liked him, and the 90 Pacioretty is just that much better, and it's nice that he's actually faster now and can keep up with some of these really quick guys. On to the third line, I have the new All-Star Game Lindholm. I ended up using those 2 carbons from the Pro Cup win, and after a while of talking to some people and thinking of all my options, I decided to go with Lindholm. I was going to go after the Islanders All-Star before I saw who it was, but the stats just weren't good, and his price was lower compared to all the other guys, and I decided I really didn't want him. And after thinking, I decided to go with Lindholm, and he's really quick, he's got a good shot, great hands, and his defense really isn't that great, but that's not really what I got him for. Offensively, the guy's really good. And I have Duchesne playing center. He's a decent center. Defensively, he's pretty good, but he's really quick and he's very good in the offensive zone. And the Voracek I pulled in packs a long time ago. He's actually kind of slow, but his shot is just amazing. He's got really great hands in front of the net, and he bangs in a lot of rebounds, and he can score from pretty much anywhere. His shot is really amazing. And then on the fourth line, I have Kessler between Pavelski and Parise. And Kessler, I said before, amazing. I'm glad I got his 89. I wish I could get his 90, but I didn't have carbons at that point. But the 89 Kessler is really good. And Pavelski I've had for a while. He's still scoring goals. And Parise I just got a while ago. He's really good. He's actually really good with a stick. He tips a lot of things. And he had a really nice goal the other day where he pretty much just batted one out of the air at an insane angle and scored it. But he's really good. I like him a lot. Now onto the defense, nothing's really changed. I still have Ristolainen, or Ristotrash as I like to call him, just the worst passer I've ever seen in this game. Every one of his passes gets picked off. I don't understand why. Passes that other defensemen make or other forwards make, he can't, and he still continues to score his own net. And then Suter, he plays really well. I like him. He's got a heavy shot, good defense. Weber, I've said before, guy's a machine in the defensive zone, and his one-timer is just unbeatable. If it hits the net, it's going in. And I have Giordano with him, and Giordano's really quick, makes up for Weber's slowness, and he's good in his defensive zone, which, again, makes up for Weber's slowness. And then Falk, I had in the beta a while ago, and I ended up getting him again, and he's playing really good defense, and he's got a really good shot, too. Not quite as good as Weber's, but up there, but he's actually got some decent speed. And S2 Vlasic, I love him. He actually has a surprisingly good shot, but it's his speed that just blows away. He's actually extremely fast, definitely the fastest defenseman I have. And then on to goaltending, still have Patrick Waugh that I ended up getting in my D2 title pack. I've said before, he's really good. He doesn't let in a lot of goals. And a lot of like the glitch shot goals, he seems to be able to stop, except every once in a while he lets in a one that I think he could have saved. But he's also really good at getting across. He saves a lot of things that most goaltenders usually don't. And I have Grace in my backup. I love Grace, but I also have him because his synergies are really good. And speaking of that, the synergies, the only single-player synergies I have is Wicked Wristers, who I have on Sagan, Stamkos, Richards, Pavelski, and Ristolainen, which is weird because Ristolainen's wrist shot is terrible anyway. But all these guys, it's probably why Sagan's shot is so amazing, and he scores all the time with it. But as far as team synergies go, I have Cycle Game on with Richards, Waugh, and Grice, and I end up using the coach to get it up over 6. And this is really good because the passing. I like to pass. I like to cycle in the offensive zone. This is able to allow me to do that. And then I also have tape to tape, which is also another bonus to passing, which means my team has, what does that make it? Plus 5 to passing, pretty much. So that's a great stat for all my players. And the new Lindholm actually was the one that helped me get over this on the tape to tape to put that activated. That's really good. So that's why my team is really good at passing, and I like to pass it around and set up the one-timers if I can, which is good. But those are the only synergies that I have, and that is my team. I really like them a lot. First line is always putting in work. Second line is doing really well. Stamkos and Richards always putting a lot of work in. The Pacioretty I just added onto the line recently is also putting in work. He's scoring actually a lot of goals too. And third line, fourth line are also scoring goals. Not quite as much as the other lines, but they're definitely scoring a lot. But I average a lot of goals. I average like 4 or 5 goals a game. But that's just how I play. I play a very highly offensive game, and these guys definitely keep it up to task. Anyway, I hope you guys liked looking at my team, and it's a pretty good team. I'm definitely going to end up doing a giveaway when I hit 400 subscribers, whenever that will be. So stay tuned for that, and I will leave it at that and send you guys into the gameplay. So into the actual gameplay, this was a D1 game, and surprisingly this guy's team really wasn't that good. He had a couple 89 players, but some of his lower lines just weren't really that good. I honestly couldn't believe this guy was in D1. I don't know if he had players on the market or what, and the guy wasn't particularly a great player either. And I don't know if he was using an ice tilt squad, which I have seen before, and I have friends that have done that swear by it, saying that, oh, it works, yeah, because now my players score goals that they usually don't, and other teams don't score goals that they should be. But I don't know. Either way, this guy's team was not that impressive and wasn't really that good of a player. Oh, this guy also, after I scored the first goal, he ended up slipping and just skill zoning for the rest of the game. But anyway, early in the game, I ended up poking the puck off the guy's stick, throwing a cross crease over to Zetterberg, but he ended up missing it. But he ended up collecting it, going back around the net, and throwing another cross crease over to Sagan, who scores. First line putting in work, getting the early goal to get the 1-0 lead. Now, what would really be nice is I'd like EA to explain this one to me. How when this one just goes trickling out to the point, how this defenseman just magically skates like that. I don't understand how that's possible. I mean, he was literally going in the other direction, out of the zone, and then just magically zoomed across the line and picked up the puck. I have no explanation for that, and I love EA. Give me one. Early in the second period, this guy was able to get a little bit of a cycle. Ended up just taking a shot from the point, and then I just bounced it off his own player. The guy didn't even deflect it. It just hit him in like the leg or something and went in, and that ended up tying the game. But later in the second period, I ended up getting the puck with Lindholm, and Lindholm just uses his speed, absolutely goes right past the defenseman. The guy's speed is amazing, and he ends up beating the goaltender, and that gets us the lead back. I was very happy. This was Lindholm's first game, actually, and scoring a goal was very big, and I'm very happy with his performance. Into the third period, first line was able to get a bit of a cycle. A one-timer that ended up getting stopped, and a puck in the corner. Sagan was able to get it even after getting tied up. Zetterberg picks it up and throws it over to Tavares. Goaltender had no chance, and that is a goal as well. And later in the third period, Pacioretty ends up making the move around the defender and using the speed that I love, the new 90, and he just rings it off the post on the toe drag. It's a great move, just couldn't finish. And in the last minute of the third period, this guy decided he was going to start controlling his goalie towards the end, and he made a mistake there as Pacioretty ends up redeeming himself on that post and ends up scoring it, going right through the goaltender's armpits. Save that probably should have made, but does not, and Pacioretty gets the goal, and that gives us a 4-1 lead. And that's the way the game would save. A big 4-2 win for the team, and this guy ended up just putting his controller down and letting it play out. Obviously, had enough, but late in the game he just wants to get his coins, and I think EA should really think about implementing some sort of system, kind of like they have in the ESHL, where if you just don't move, you get kicked out of the game, don't get any reward or anything, and take the loss. Kind of like they have in Rocket League, they do that, so they should definitely think about putting that in, because this is, I mean, you know, this is only the very end of the game, but I've had guys do it where, you know, it's the second period, and I have to sit there playing against the computer, and every time he touches the puck, I have to run over to him, like, lift his stick and poke it off him. It's just not fun for anybody, and because, just so you can get your coins. Like, really, is 1,000 coins that much worth to you? But anyway, team ends up picking up a nice 4-1 win in D1, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I also hope you guys enjoyed watching the new team and the team update explaining all the guys that I got and what I think of them. And if you guys pick any of them up, let me know what you think. Definitely pick up Sagan. I love him. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later.